YouTube? It's your boy Tony D2 Wild checking in once again, back at it like a crack addict today, guys, with the review, thoughts, and opinions, and all the above. 1,000 rounds in, you know, of the, I'm finna say Jordan, my sneaker side came out, but of the most precious, beloved Glock 19. Today we are dealing with the Glock 19 in full effect, you know, the all-around gun, man. You feel me? That's what I think when I hear Glock 19. I think of the all-around gun. Yeah, the Glock 19. This is a Gen 3 in my opinion, and I'm not being biased. I love the Gen 3 the most. Compared to the Gen 5s and all the above. Can you focus on the Glock and not me, please? Does it not like the Glock? Does it not like it? Hold on, like, come on. My beloved face, I guess, huh? This is my beloved face. But the Glock 19 Gen 3, I love the finger grooves. I love it, you know, when holding it, my fingers lock into it. I don't have the biggest set of hands, but at the same time, you know, it's not bad. It's not bad whatsoever. I picked the Glock 19 up, though, a couple of years ago. I want to say maybe back in 2018. I can't remember for certain, but I got it for around $500 at the time, brand new, and it was optic ready, you feel me? Which I still haven't added those in. Come on, man. Focus on the damn, yeah, there you go. Optic ready, you feel me? Ready to go. Still haven't put no optics on it. I did, however, put some pretty cheap lights on it, which I'm gonna put back on now because I actually like them. Some brand called Highlight. It's not nothing crazy, nothing out of the ordinary, but it was some. It's just how I keep them right now, at least. You know, I have stream lights and all the above on other brands out there, but for me personally, these been running well and they've been on the gun through a lot of rounds. It has a laser and light combo. Charging is very, very easy, and yeah, I mean, I don't have nothing negative to say about these, but I'm trying to put this on right now, so give me a second. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Green light on deck, Spec Ops, nice bright light. This brand is called Highlight. It's Highlight. That's the name of the brand, Highlight. It doesn't want to focus though. It wants to focus on me. And that's how you charge it too. So very cheap on Amazon, nothing big, nothing major. But yeah, man, the Glock 19 was my upgrade from that Smith & Wesson that you saw a couple of days ago. And you know, I fell in love with it. I fell in love with the carry, the size, because it was big, but it wasn't too big to where I could conceal carry very easy. And I still can conceal carry. This is a holster by some brand called We the People, and it fits the light. Once I added the light on, I had a holster, then I had to get a brand new holster afterwards. But you know, right here with this typical like short combination, I'm printing a little bit, and I wouldn't wear it. This is what the Smith & Wesson was meant for, you feel me? Like, I can rock my Smith & Wesson with this type of gear. But if I had a bigger t-shirt, I'm wearing a very medium tee, you know, I could get by with that at the end of the day. But you know, one thing I've loved about the Glock was the fact of its size and the amount of rounds. And I went from a double stack finally. When being with that Smith & Wesson, I had a single stack. I went to a double stack that gave me 15 rounds at the end of the day. The polymer grip, very lightweight. All the weight really is on the slide, which the main components, the grip itself is just like straight polymer, you know, plastic. And I loved it. I loved the 15 rounds and all the above, and it was my everyday carry. It was, you know, I went to the range with it, shot it. But what really made me fall in love with it was when I bought my Vector. I bought my Vector. My Vector come with Glock mags. And this was a 17 rounder. What I ended up doing though, I bought a Glock 33 rounder. Or I think it's a 30 round Glock from Glock. And I put that in the Vector. And then this 17 round that was in the Vector, I put in my Glock. And I like that. Believe it or not, it might be tacky to some of y'all. I like that little extension look. It's not too much. It's not too little. It's not no 30 round stick that look crazy, extendo hanging out the pocket looking wild, you feel me? But it was enough to give me a couple more rounds and still remaining a little, you know. Like I said, I wouldn't wear, I mean, look, I'm wearing an appendix carry. I'm straight. I can do what I gotta do, you feel me? So I liked it, you know, and once again, gotta be clear. Gotta let people know everything's safe going on, you know, empty magazines and stuff, you know, empty. But overall, I liked it. I had nothing really negative to say about the Glock 19, and it's pretty much been the go-to gun in America, in my opinion. Like, people, this is the gun. This is the perfect most all-around gun. It's not the best gun, it's not the worst gun, it's not unbelievable, but it's like the overall all-around package go-to. If someone has $500, $600 and they're looking for something that could be home defense and carry and has all the components, or their first gun, I would probably recommend this over a lot of other guns. Even the most recent gun that I picked up, which I like a little bit more than this, I still probably would recommend you get you a Glock. Like, I feel like everybody needs a Glock. If you're someone that carries guns or has guns, or is this a Glock in the collection is the way to go. You feel me? If you are into guns or whatnot. There is Glock 17s, which I believe is a little bit bigger. There's Glock 40s and all that. They're smaller. I feel like the Glock 19 is that perfect size at the end of the day when it comes to all the above. Now, my only really con that I found out later about the Glock, why I didn't like it as much and why I went to other guns like the P320 and another gun that I'll be showing very soon, was mainly for the fact of the polymer. The thing that made it the most lightweighted was one of the things that I really hated. You feel me? Didn't mean to rhyme on purpose, but that bottom being so light with the top slide being so heavy, when I was shooting and you know, when you're shooting and that thing is racking back, that all that force was just not like, it was just, the weight wasn't balanced enough for me in hand. When I'm shooting, I like that balance. When I shoot my 1911, which I need to do a review on that and tell you guys about that, my best shooting gun in my collection, the best gun all around, gun that I would love to probably start, you know, even carrying. I just don't like 1911's like rounds is so, the capacity is so small. But that thing is balanced, like the weight's all in one. It just feels like a solid piece. With this, it's very top heavy. It's almost like my camera. Like when I'm holding it, it wants to do that. You feel me? It doesn't want to, it wants to just go straight nose diving in. It doesn't, it's not balanced. Like, let me see if the 1911's right here. When I'm holding that, it's, I don't know. It doesn't, I mean, it would, if I pinch it down, it's going to go down, but it just feels more solid. Stay tuned for that one. That thing's beautiful. I love that gun. But it was just so much top heavy on it, to that when I'm shooting, as much as you would think it would make the gun stay down so you're not like going up, it was feeling like it was, I don't know, it was kicking it back. It wasn't, it was something about the balance in the frame that wasn't helping me like shoot this at 15 feet, 20 feet, no problem whatsoever. Even with the laser, which I don't really think I ever even would use a laser. I wouldn't want to reveal where my location is in a certain situation. But I mean, it's just something I have on there alongside with that. 15, 25, no problem. But comparing it to like a P320 when I'm shooting, it was just, I was able to get on that target super fast because there was so much less recoil. Even on that Smith & Wesson, like it was snappy, but it didn't feel like this. So that was my main complaint when it came to the Glock. And one thing I talked to a lot of people about in general that I've learned as I've gotten more and more into this is a trigger. The trigger is everything. The trigger is what makes you, I mean, of course, first is the shooter. Because any shooter, if you're a good shooter, you can shoot any gun. But the trigger dictates a lot of where you're hitting. You know, if you have a horrible trigger, it's gonna hurt your accuracy a little bit. That's why the 1911 has been one of the most accurate guns for multiple people out there. And whenever I watch reviews, I hear people say it's not a 1911 trigger, but it's this and that. Like the 1911, that trigger is phenomenal and what makes it the bullseye that it is. So, you know, that's something that people complain about when it comes to the Glock, is that trigger. And I don't know if it's the pull, I don't know the takeaway, I don't know. I mean, you know, it's easier shown like that than when you actually have a live round in there and you're, you know, bracing yourself for the recoil. But that was one of my main reasons why I went from this to the SIG platform and the newer other platform that I'll be showing very, very soon. But all in all, I have nothing negative to say about this. This is still a gun that I keep like up. I would still use it as home defense. It's just like it's in a different area, a different part of the house for that, you know, that reason. So something happens, like it's up here, so I can grab it. Like, I have him for different situations. I would still carry this gun. You know, it's slightly smaller than the P320, not as, you know, but bigger than the Smith & Wesson. So it's a good balance, and it's something I would still carry to this day. But I do have better options for me out there. Guns, they're not about what's the best. There's not a perfect gun out there. Kind of like a woman, you know, or a woman for a man. Like, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So the Glock might be the best gun for you, but it might not be the best gun for me. Or this might be the best gun for her, but it might not be the best gun for the other, you know, this lady over here. So overall, I feel like when it comes to Glock though, I feel like it's like dead center in all these other guns, from Springfield XDs and, you know, SIG P320, 365s, FNs and all that. Like, I feel like the Glock is a standard. It's a good standard gun. And there's other models out there that maybe I need to give a shot to. You know, feel free to recommend it down below. But this 17 rounds, still didn't even put a sight on it yet, you know. But it is what it is. The sights, you know, just typical all white, nothing bad, nothing great. And like I said, 15, 25, pretty solid shot. I mean, you couldn't ask for nothing more, nothing less when it comes to that. But yeah, you know, take down on it, fairly easy. Simple. Take it out, you know, get it going. Extended barrel if you want, spread it for some silencer action on it, you know. Another one of these guns out here that I really appreciate the takedown procedures. Yeah. But yeah, man, Glock 19, the American standard. Gen 3, I like it. I love it. Let me know down below if you have a Glock 19, what gen you have, thoughts and opinions, recommendations, all the above. This is my Glock 19. And I've been saying Gen 3 the whole time, right? This is Gen 4. Sorry. But yeah, guys, hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I've been saying Glock Gen 3 this whole time. This is Gen 4. I thought the Gen 3 was the one with the ribs on it. I'm tripping, man. But yeah, man, hit the like button, comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Forgive me. I'm pretty sure y'all already in the comment section saying this is a Gen 4, but I corrected myself, so you can't get on me. All right, correct myself. But hit the like button, comment down below if you want to see more. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, and I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace.